Hello everybody, welcome to the United Talks, and there are two agendas which we are going to discuss about in this video. The first one is of course the match day, Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest in the second leg of the CARABO Cup semi-final. And we'll discuss about what Manchester United might come and play with today. Will the squad be heavily rotated by Erik ten Hag, or will he stick to the regular players? And the second agenda is Marcel Sabitzer, the new signing of Manchester United, a signing which was completed in the dying hours of the winter transfer window. Is he a good Eriksen replacement? What he brings to us as a player is what we'll discuss. Well, first of all, on the match, I think we're going to see Fred and Casemiro midfield today, a midfield pivot, along with Bruno Fernandes, because Erik ten Hag has already spoken about how Fred could be integrated into Manchester United's midfield. I think he said that in the press conference yesterday. And I also see Harry Maguire starting in the defense, along with Victor Lindelof. And for left back, Tyrell Malacia, and right back, I go with Wan-Bissaka and De Gea in goal. And as for the attackers, this is the interesting part. Anthony Martial and Jadon Sancho are in for this game. They are eligible, they are fit enough to play this game. It has been confirmed by Erik ten Hag. So, do I expect them to start? I think we'll see both of them start in this game, because there could be no better game to, give them that experience of playing 90 minutes again. Because it's a dead rubber, right? We won the first leg 3-0. There is nothing left to be lost from here on. I think it's a great opportunity to bring these two players back into action. Now, coming on to these two players, I think as for Martial's case, he has to stay fit now. He's been injured for, I think, most of the season. He's played one game and the other game he's injured. This can't happen. It only hurts Manchester United chances this season. Martial's injury, a player as good as him, we can't afford to miss him, week in, week out. We need players like him. It affects our squad depth. It affects our style of play. But as for Jadon Sancho, I think we as fans and even Ten Hag, everyone I think should remain patient with him. It's been a difficult process he's been through, right? He's worked everything off. He's worked hard for the last 3 months. I think we should be patient with him. Let him be comfortable. Right, but I think he's coming with a rejuvenated mind. I think he'll show a lot of improvement since he's back. But then I expect Anthony Martial to be integrated into this play as soon as possible. I think we should demand from Martial more. But as from Sancho, I think we should be patient as fans. Right, and coming on to Marcel Sabitzer, the new star midfielder of Manchester United this season, the face of Manchester United season. I think so, because he is the signing which could potentially, save our season. And what he brings as a player is immense. That man can play as a number 6, as a number 8, as a number 10. Though his natural position is a number 8, he's a direct Christian Eriksen replacement. But do I think he can play in place of Casemiro? I think yes. A midfield pivot of Marcel Sabitzer and Fred, along with Fernandes, can definitely exist. I think he covers up for Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes to some extent as well. He can play as a number 10, although his natural position remains the number 8 instead of Christian Eriksen. I think this was a good signing. I did not expect the board to get the signing done, I said in my yesterday's video as well, that do not expect anything from this board and all that. But I think they did a good job in clutch times. A clutch board, should I call them? I think they did a good job, and Erik ten Hag must be really happy with this signing. I think he's exactly the type of player we need at this juncture of the season, right? He's a versatile player. He's good on the ball, good vision, good passes. I've seen him at Leipzig as well. He tortured us a lot in the Champions League, if you remember, in 2019-2020 season. Yes, so I think he's a good player. He's an established player. He's coming from Bayern's setup. He developed under Leipzig. He's an excellent signing. But that still doesn't cover up our midfield, because he's a Christian Eriksen replacement, right? Our squad depth in the midfield is still not up to the mark, but it's certainly better. It's certainly better than yesterday. The situation yesterday was abysmal, absolutely third class, but now it's still controlled. But I think if who knows imagine if Casemiro gets injured, what are we going to do then? Because we're still vulnerable, but Marcel Sabitzer overall as a signing covers a lot, to be very honest. And this is the most important time of Manchester United season. The trophies are at stake now, right? Starting with tomorrow's game. After that, Europa League knockout games against Barcelona, some important league games, a top 4 race, a League Cup, potential League Cup final, a potential FA Cup victory as well, because only teams left in the FA Cup which are genuine contenders for it are Manchester United and Manchester City. I'm being very honest with that. I think it's a 2-horse race in the FA Cup between Manchester United and Manchester City. So these are important times. FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League and a top 4 finish to look for. It's a difficult time ahead, but we've brought in the right player for that. That is what I think. So I'll leave you on that note, and I'll see you in the post-match reaction in the match between Manchester United and Nottingham Forest. So cheers.